I mean, this is a $100 billion company.
$100 billion
company because it's solving the biggest problem, which is decarbonizing transport fuel. That's the biggest problem. Honestly, that's the hardest thing to do.
Trevor Milton has resigned from Nikola and investors are reacting with massive panic selling. The stock is, as of the time of recording this video, down 25%, a fourth of its market cap gone in one day. Just a couple hours ago, Trevor Milton tweeted that he's resigning from his role as executive chairman and as a member of Nikola board of directors. In his tweet, there are a bunch of statements about how Nikola is supposed to be more important than its leader and that he is resigning to shift the focus away from him to the company Nikola and its world-changing mission. In my personal opinion, I don't really buy this. Guys, my name is Sam and I welcome you to my channel. If you find value out of this video, clicking that like button and subscribing to my channel for more similar content would help me out a ton. Now let's get right into the news and check out the tweet that started it all. I will link this in the description if you want to take a closer look at it. But basically, Trevor is saying that he's proud of the company that he has started, but that he has decided to step aside as the executive chairman and a member of Nikola board of directors, to shift the focus from himself and onto the company and its world-changing mission. Then, kind of out of nowhere, he says that he intends to defend himself against false allegations leveled against him by outside detractors, most likely referring to the article short-selling firm Hindenburg Research published about him and his Nikola, where they accused him of fraud and tons of different lies. In my opinion, there is nothing wrong with having a strong face of a company. It can boost the popularity of the company, strengthen the brand and increase trust. Just imagine where Tesla would be today if Elon Musk was never affiliated with it. No, I believe the main reason he's resigning is not to further the vision of the company, but rather because of all these recent allegations from Hindenburg Research, and because Trevor Milton does not feel confident enough in his ability to refute these allegations, and rather decides to resign to protect Nikola and not ruin their brand reputation even more. It is after all a company with $2-digit billion market cap, despite having a $0 revenue, and what seems like no real technology of their own. And already being a risky, speculative investment in nature, these allegations of fraud and scam certainly don't help their case at all. Remember guys, Trevor is a billionaire and has a stake of more than 20% in Nikola, most of which he can't even sell right now, even if he wanted to. It is in his absolutely greatest interest to make this company look as good as possible, which he clearly has failed with. Just looking at a 27% loss in the pre-market means that Trevor would lose something like $1 billion already. Now let's check out the Forbes article on this, and lastly make a guess as to where this company will be headed in the future, and whether the stock could ever again be considered a buy. So, Trevor Milton, the founder of upstart hydrogen truck maker Nikola Corp, has resigned as its executive chairman and from its board in the wake of allegations by an analyst with a short position in the company's stock, who had accused him of misrepresenting its technology and capabilities prior to going public. I asked the board of directors to let me step aside from my roles as executive chairman and a member of Nikola board of directors, Milton tweeted late September 20th. The focus should be on the company and its world-changing mission and not on me. I intend to defend myself against false allegations leveled against me by outside detractors. Nikola is in amazing hands and the executive team is well equipped to lead the company into the future, he said. The brash 38-year-old entrepreneur is Phoenix-based Nikola's largest shareholder with a stake of more than 20% that Forbes estimates is worth $3.3 billion as of September 18th. It's obviously a lot lower now. Trucking industry news site FreightWaves broke the news of Milton's departure, citing people close to the matter who weren't identified. Nikola was stung by accusations of fraud and misrepresentation in a September 10th report by Hindenburg Research, a financial research firm run by analyst Nate Anderson. Among its allegations, the breakthrough battery system Milton said the company was working on last year doesn't exist, and Nikola claimed to have designed technology and vehicle components purchased from other manufacturers as its own. "We have never seen this level of deception at a public company, especially of this size," Anderson said. Nikola released a detailed rebuttal refuting some but not all of the issues raised in the report, which the truck maker says was timed to benefit the author's bet that the hydrogen truck market stock would fall. Nikola contacted the Securities and Exchange Commission about the report, and both it and the Justice Department are reportedly reviewing the company. Neither agency is commenting. Nikola says it's undergone extensive due diligence processes by numerous industrial companies it's partnered with, including Bosch, Hanwha Group, CNH Industrial, and General Motors, and financial backers Value Act Capital and Becto IQ Acquisition Corp., the company it merged with to go public in June. It called the report by Hindenburg Research false and defamatory. Milton patterned himself to some extent after Tesla's Elon Musk, making brash statements and boasts about Nikola's hydrogen and battery tech and lashing out at critics on social media. The Hindenburg came 2 days after Nikola's shares surged 41%, with its announcements of a broad technology and product partnership with General Motors that gave the largest US auto an 11% stake in the company. "When you build a team as a leader, you have to remember that you are the least important person," Milton said. "You have to hire smarter people than yourself and remember that the company's mission is greater than you are." And sure, that is very true, but there is nothing wrong with a charismatic face of a company that strengthens the brand. There are so many different companies getting into the electric vehicle industry, not to mention the already established car companies that are trying to adapt to the future. To stand out and be trustworthy, it might be very beneficial to have someone charismatic talking about the company and refuting critics. As long as this trust is justified, which it really seems like it isn't in this case. So, is Nikola still something that should be in your watch list? At this point, I would honestly just run the other way. I am all for speculative investments, and especially in modern and environmental friendly technology, but couple that $0 revenue with a gigantic scandal such as this one, and I no longer have any trust in this company. Even if they miraculously managed to get rid of anyone affiliated with this scandal and started to turn a profit, I would still doubt that this is a brand of the future and that they ever get to the level of trust and reputation that allows them to dominate the electric truck space. Hey, if you enjoyed this video and found it informative, liking the video for the algorithm would be highly appreciated. Subscribe if you want to see more news, videos on the electric vehicle field and just the market in general. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.